To either of you, what was the discussion in the at the locker room before the second half to get the energy up and to get that flow moving again?
Basically, it was just to get the offense going a little bit more. In the first half, we had stretches of really good defensive play. It's just the offense stagnated a little bit, so it was mainly about the offensive end, and just to keep it up on defense. And I think we did a good job at the beginning of the second half. Especially, I don't think they scored until about 6 or 7 minutes into the half, and we chipped away at that lead and got our confidence up on offense, and were able to get it done.
Coming out of the second half, our coach was just telling us to be confident and loose, because we was getting the shots that we wanted, they just weren't falling. So we just came out with some energy, played some defense second half, and just really locked in.
Austin, how important was it for you to come out and really just establish things physically for the offense in that second half?
It was really important. I think their pressure kind of caused us to stagnate a little bit, get pushed out of our spots, and we weren't crashing the glass very well on offense in the first half. So that was my big area of emphasis, is just impose my will a little bit, try to get to the board, set hard screens, and just put my teammates in position to score with my screening and my movement.
Tevin, what was the mentality for you guys defensively in the second half? You held them to only 18 points for the final 20 minutes, outscored them 41-18.
The mentality second half was just lock down your man. We knew we was down a double-digit deficit, so we know we had to get consecutive stops, which we call kills. So just our mentality just is stay locked in, communicate, and just help out everybody on defense. So I feel like we accomplished that really good.
Tevin, you played 19 minutes in the second half, and when Dede and Trey Clark was out, you take more of the primary scoring role. How big was it for you, not necessarily to get your confidence back, but to I guess sort of show that you can be that 15-point scorer that came from FIU, even though you've taken more of a distributor role with Duquesne so far?
Yeah, the team just really been on me about being more aggressive and really being loose, because I've really been out of rhythm the last 2 games, so I'm just trying to do whatever I can do to help the team win. So if that's me scoring, if that's me locking up on defense, I just got to find a rhythm and get back.
This one's for either of you guys. Just being able to fight your way back into games has been a recurring theme all season for this team. So just what do you think that says about this team's grit and perseverance?
I think it shows that we have a really resilient group, that we want to play for each other, play the right way, and fight with each other. It's not ideal to have to come back a lot of times. I think we want to kind of get that under control, but it's a testament to our collective mindset as a group, knowing that we need each other. We need to take it one defensive possession at a time, get stops, and really just trust each other to get the job done.
Austin, as someone who's been in the league for a few years now, I know you guys don't notice it, but Dayton lost tonight to Rhode Island, and you guys beat VCU, who's currently in first place. What's sort of the mindset knowing in league play that at this point it feels like it's anyone's league to win, and where you guys sort of stand in that?
Yeah, it kind of feels like that every year. Aside from, I think, a couple years ago where Dayton went undefeated in the conference, it feels like pretty much any game is going to go down to the last 5 minutes and be within 10 points, and it's going to be a dogfight. Everybody in the league's got skilled guards, bigs. It's really, you got to come to play every single night, home or away, or else you're going to get exposed a little bit. So it's just taking it game by game and knowing that there's really going to be no easy games.
The subhead for tonight's win is arguably going to be the Uber Eats guy walking onto the court. I was wondering if you guys could take me through what you guys saw and when all that happened.
I didn't see it at all. I know I was on the court because I had people texting me. I checked my phone and I had a bunch of people text me about it because I was in the clip, but I didn't notice it in the game at all. I'll have to rewatch the footage and see what he could have done better.
What happened?
An Uber Eats guy walked onto the court while you guys were playing.
It was on SportsCenter.
And then, it's
Instagram,
like gone almost viral.
Yeah.
Like, it's arguably the biggest thing that's come out from.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that'd have been hilarious if I'd seen that.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's crazy.
I
then,
didn't see that.
So that random timeout that happened about 16 minutes in was to get him off the court because he came onto the court and then was ushered away and then he came back onto the court.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be a fun follow. I wanted to ask you guys about practice the couple days leading up. Keith and Reem were very critical about trying to make sure things got back on a positive note during practice after those 2 losses. What was the mood like in practice, trying to just get yourselves back and finding yourselves again?
I'd say the mood, like we really emphasize as a group not to get too high or too low. So we were, obviously there is pressure on us to win and to get back in the win column for this game. So we knew like we had to practice well and we really had to bring it. We try not to be too critical. Coach was telling us like teams go through this. Almost every team in the country will go through some spells like this. So it's really just getting back to the basics and getting our confidence back because we were playing not nearly to our capabilities. So that was just getting back to the basics and playing a lot live play and just getting more comfortable again.
The focus is the days leading up to the game. We're just staying disciplined on defense and just working on our fundamentals and just knowing that we are still that team. We gotta get our swagger back. So just coming out with this gritty win is great for it.
Any questions? Any more?